Morning. So I thought I'd start off this video and get started on my own cars, because I know that the last few videos I've been working on other people's cars. As you guys may know, from when I bought the car from the brown car guys, from Shaz, he has got like loads of videos of the car. From the day that he bought it to the day that he sold it. So it's a lot of information on there, and just general ins and outs of the car, any work that it's had done as well. And so one of the main things with this car, it's not really a massive issue, but it's a little issue and something that I want to get addressed as and it's one of the main reasons I haven't driven it as much, mainly being the weather, because it's been a bit cold, roads have been salted as well, and it's been a bit wet, so I don't really want to take it out in there. And the other thing being the odometer, so the mileage does not go up at all, so I don't want to really put a lot of miles on the car and it doesn't go up, because I feel like that will take away from the originality of the car. So far I've only taken it to a couple of meets here and there, and everywhere I've gone I've literally noted the mileage that I've done to the place, and then the mileage from wherever I've traveled to. And I think I can manually add on the mileage when I take the odometer apart, and then I might want to try and add that. If not, it's not too drastic, so it would just be, I think I've only done about 150 miles on the car so far since I've bought it, so hopefully after today it will start going back up. But I'll show you guys the process of me removing the odometer, and then me taking it apart and fitting the new gears, and then hopefully I'll be able to take it out for a quick little spin, and then we can test it to make sure that it works, and as well as that I'll just show you guys in and around the car. So again, similarly, I'll show you guys what I need to remove, and then I'll time lapse everything while I'm doing it, so you guys can get a rough idea of what I'm doing. But the first things I need to remove is the lower trim panel over here. It's got three little pop tab things here. With a flat head, I think you just got to turn it 45 degrees and it'll pop out. There's 1, 2, and then 3. And then underneath there should be 2 little silver knobs. One on this side, one on that side, which you will unscrew. And then that will release this trim piece here, and also obviously the bottom of the odometer. And then after there is, I believe, once we take this off, there's a screw underneath here and another one there, and then there should be 1, 2 at the top. We should be able to just pull it forward, unplug it. What I'm going to do, just to make my life a little bit easier, is I'm going to remove the steering wheel first, just so I've got all this room to play with as well.
So there was actually 4 screws at the bottom of the odometer rather than just the 2. So 2 towards the middle and then 2 outer ones as well.
Yeah, that's everything that's taken off so far. It's got the steering wheel just there. This is the under panel. Again, there is like a little knob, so 2 of these that will undo the panel that goes here. The screws, obviously, they pop through here and here, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. Yeah, so I should be able to wiggle this out, and then I'll unplug it, and then I'll show you guys when I'm inside of the new gears, and then again I'll show you guys of me taking it apart and fitting the new gears, and then we'll have a look at the condition of the old ones as well, see how bad they are. Here we are, so the cluster is out. So as far as I'm aware, there are 2 different manufacturers for them. So before you order the gears, these are the little plastic gears I'm going to be attempting to replace, and hopefully that should solve it. So there is VDO, and I think, I don't even know, I forgot the other manufacturer. Just got to check which brand it is, but I think on the front of them, best way to check is right there. As you can see, it says VDO, and I think the other manufacturer will have the other brand on it, and then you can order that from there. So first things first, I'm going to have to remove all these. I think there's about 9 Phillips head screws, and then I'm going to have to remove, and that will split the casing, so the back bit will come off, as well as the plastic lens. And then after, I've just got to remove these 4 Phillips head screws to remove the actual speedometer, which I'll show you guys as well. There we go, so that's the odometer split. Just got to make sure you don't touch any of the faces, any of the stuff like that. And obviously none of the electrical points on here. But what I'm going to do before I put it back together as well, because it does look a little bit dirty and there's a few marks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get contact cleaner and then just give everything a little wipe as I go, just to make sure. The next thing now, like I said, is to remove those 4 screws, and then we can get the actual speedo out from the cluster itself. So there we have it, the 4 screws are off on here, and then very carefully you should be able to remove this. There we go. Speedo by itself, and the rest of the cluster, so we don't need this. We can move this out of the way. Got the new gears here as well. Just the gears on here, they don't look that bad. They look like they might have been changed already, which means that I might have a different issue to why the odometer is not working. I know Shaz did say it was the chip he had replaced and that it might be gone again, but I just thought I'd try this because this seems to be the common issue on these. But again, got to remove that screw, and then I can see the rest of the gears. So yeah, I've taken it all apart, and as you can see, these are the gears which spin the odometer. Some good news and some bad news. Good news is it looks like it has been changed, so that would have been the one of the gears to change. That one, I believe this one, and this little white one here as well. Bad news is, obviously, I don't know what they've done. It still doesn't work. Only thing I can kind of figure out, if anything, that they had the chip change. But if I try to spin it now, it skips a couple of teeth. And as you can see, there are a couple of teeth that are broken on this little gear. And there's a couple of teeth on there as well. So next, I'm going to remove this one. I might as well just change these as well. And then I'll keep these ones as spares. And then I'll put all the new ones that I got in. And hopefully, once we go for a little drive, once everything's back together, it hopefully all works. I hope this is the culprit, because the teeth are, as you can see, I'm literally breaking the teeth off with my fingers. Just got to wiggle this out like that. Okay, is it that one? It's that one. There is a little brass fitting, so from my research and videos that I watched, it did say to remove it. So I've got to put them back in order. And I do believe, kind of see the trick go up when I spin that one, and you can see the mileage is going up as well. So this mechanism seems to be working, so you can see the difference. See the top and the bottom, this got a little bit sticking out there, that, and there's another little gear on here. This gear is a little bit bigger, same as that. So these are all the same, these, but that one and that one is different. So yeah, let's just put the gears back on, and hopefully it should be all okay. But yeah, I mean, this is spinning. I'll add a few miles on for now manually before I put it back. It will literally be in reverse. So you've got one gear that goes there, you've got another gear, the other gear, and that will pop on just on that one. Yep, slots there nicely. And then you've got this little green one, which should pop on. This one's going to be a bit tighter to get on, which is what you want, so the gears don't come out. Oh, there we go. You can see if I spin that one, all the gears are now working slowly. So yeah, hopefully I'm just going to put this back together now, and then I'll show you once it's back together, and we'll refit it into the car and take it for a little test drive, and then go from there. So yeah, it's been a couple of days since I put it all back together. The odometer is back in the car now as well. Went on a little drive, done a couple of miles since then as well, but safe to say it all works. The odometer works, the trip computer all works now as well, so the mileage will now slowly go up. Yeah, as you can see on the odometer itself, I don't know if you'll see in the previous clips the mileage, but you can also see on the trip computer itself as well. I've done about 21 miles since I've refitted the odometer with the new gears. But yeah, safe to say it works all perfectly, so that's good to go. But yeah, that's it for the E30 for today. And next, I'll show you when I went to Venga World Meet in central London, Druid Street. It's not a lot of me talking, to be honest. It's not any of me talking, really. It's just B-roll. But again, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the video, what you guys enjoyed, what else I can do as well to make it more engaging.